Okay, real talk. Parenting is hard. I was doing my hair and really didn't take very long. Like 2 songs length, because I was listening to music. 2 songs. Actually, not even 2 full songs. It was like a half a song and then another song. And let my daughter walk downstairs because the bathroom was hot and because we had just taken a shower. So the bathroom was hot, and she decided that in that time, she wanted to eat a banana. She's already had a banana this morning. So while she decided that she wanted to eat a banana, she decided to basically destroy an entire bundle of bananas. Look. So frustrated. I get it. I know. She's only 2. I need to be patient with her. But sometimes it's hard. It is really hard to be patient. Really hard to be patient. Especially when she does crap like that and gets into all my stuff and destroys it. To all the people who think that being a stay-at-home mom is not a full-time job, let me tell you, there's a lot that we do that goes unnoticed, a lot behind the scenes that people don't seem to realize. And that's just part of it. We woke up at 8 this morning. It's already 10. And she's already causing mischief. What? You want to watch Little Baby Bum? Yeah. She's obsessed with Little Baby Bum. She has been obsessed with Little Baby Bum since she was like 6 months old. So, guess what songs I know by heart? At least it's good teaching. It's annoying, but they have good lessons. Mom, what? No, I'm going to get some breakfast as soon as I'm done. I'm going to sit right here. I'm not going to try to squeeze on that little space over there. Oh. I know, she's cute. A lot of people, whenever I complain because motherhood is hard, they're just like, oh, but at least she's cute. You think I haven't noticed that? You think that's the reason why I haven't completely lost it by now? You don't think that that's crossed my mind? Yeah, I know she's cute. I get that. I knew she was going to be cute. One, because she's my daughter and, mother's love and all. It doesn't matter if your child's ugly, you're going to love your child no matter what. But also, not really trying to brag here, but my husband and I are both fairly attractive people. So it was just bound to happen that we were going to have a cute child. I mean, I'm not perfect. My husband's not perfect, but we have fairly decent features. She's singing Wheels on the Bus right now. So that's what drives me crazy. Because, yeah, great, she's cute. What's that do for me? Doesn't get my bananas back. Doesn't get my makeup back. Doesn't get anything of mine that she's destroyed back. She just looks cute while doing it. Isn't that nice? Okay, it's supposed to say skip ad, but it's not letting me skip the ad. Thank you. There it goes. I only clicked on it like 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times. Good grief. No, it's loading. It's loading, baby girl. Oh, man. Parenting is so hard. I wouldn't trade it for the world, though. I really wouldn't. I love that girl so much. So much. It drives me crazy because it's like she makes me crazy. And yet I don't want to kick her out of my life, you know? This child is completely dependent on me. And it frustrates me that she's completely dependent on me. And I can't stand it some days. But then other days, like whenever she doesn't want me to snuggle with her or have anything to do with her, because, you know, that's what toddlers do, I get really hurt about it. I'm like, why am I so hurt that this child who just destroyed my stuff does not want to cuddle with me now? Motherhood is confusing. It is so confusing. Because one day you want to wring your child's neck and the next day you're loving, or even, not even the next day, the next moment. One moment you're so angry with your child, you want to sell them on Etsy. And the next moment, you can't believe that you made something so amazing and beautiful and wonderful. So confusing. I don't get it. Like, I carried her for 9 months, so I get that. I understand that bond. And then I breastfed her for 2 years. And so then that bond just intensified over the years, you know? She still makes me so angry at times. But I can't help but want her to be in my life 24/7. Even though I want to take a break from her and run and hide in the bathroom while I play on my phone, or find a piece of chocolate and eat that behind her back so she can't see me. I can't help it. Not sure how many other moms will watch this video and relate with me, but I really hope that, okay, actually, I don't hope. I know I'm not the only one, because I've heard other people talk about it. You know, where parenting is so rewarding and frustrating at the same time. Because it is. It is extremely rewarding. It's so wonderful. Makes you feel like such a good mom when, even after they've completely destroyed your stuff, you think, I can't take it anymore. They turn around and look at you and be like, I love you, Mommy. And you're like, oh, my heart just melted all over again. This is why I keep you around. She likes to randomly come up to me, give me hugs and kisses. And, sorry, beating this up. And she'll give me hugs and kisses, and she'll kind of hug her arms around me and go, it's super cute. And I taught her that whenever she was just a couple months old. I would give her hugs, and I'd be like, that's so nice. And so she's learned that over the years. And she'll come up to me, give me a hug, or give me a kiss. And she doesn't say, I love you, Mommy, but she expresses that she loves me. So then I'm just like, how can I possibly hate such a sweet human being? And then she turns around and strips and runs through the hall, streaking, and poops on the floor. You know what I mean? It's toddler logic. Mom, I love you so much, I have to poop on your floor. Yeah. It's frustrating. But I can't help but love her unconditionally. Surprised at being a mom. So that's my real talk. Had to open up about how frustrating and rewarding being a parent is, because there's really nothing like it. There never will be anything more amazing and irritating at the same time. Nothing is more, oh my gosh, I love this and hate this, so contradicting and conflicting that makes you question everything in life, yet you're sitting there counting your blessings of how wonderful your life is. Nothing will ever change that, be different, you know what I mean? Maybe if you're a mom, you understand, or at least a parent, you'll understand. Or even if you have like a niece or a nephew, or you raise your siblings or something, it's kind of similar. Not exactly the same, but it's very similar. Where you're thinking, I love this family member so much, even though I want to wring my hands around their neck. And then really you're just like, I actually don't want to do that. Because obviously that's not what you really want to do. You just sometimes want quiet time. People ask me what I really want in life. That's what I want. I want a time where I can just think by myself without wondering, what is my child getting into? Or thinking, my daughter sure would like this. Or, just everything. She just consumes every idea, every thought, everything. She's just in my mind all the time. I can't just think about myself without thinking, will this benefit my child too? Will this help my child? Whenever I want to eat some chocolate by myself, sometimes I think, oh, my daughter might like some of this. No. I said I was going to eat the chocolate by myself. Stop thinking about your child. It's how my brain works. It's how all mothers' brains work. It's a circle of life, I suppose. Because I was that child, growing up. And then I grew up and I thought, I'm going to be the best mom ever. And then I had a child. As I said in my other video, with all of my best and worst qualities, all my husband's best and worst qualities, including the rebelliousness of both of us, and hard-headed and stubborn and dramatic, not to mention highly empathetic. So that's good and bad, because she'll feel with you whenever you're feeling sad, and she'll give you hugs and everything, or whenever she's happy, she'll feel happy with you. But then whenever something happens, like for her, like if she trips and falls, oh no, she has a complete meltdown, even though she just fell on a carpet. And then there are other days she can completely face plant the concrete, and then she gets up, walks away as if nothing even happened. Okay. You say, no, you can't have candy. Complete meltdown. But then she doesn't even realize that it's not there. Totally fine. Told her she can't have milk certain time of night before she goes to bed because she snores and dairy makes it worse for her. Complete meltdown. Tell her no sugar or sweets after a certain time of night because it'll make her bounce off the walls for another 2-3 hours. Complete meltdown. But then I ask her if I can eat her vegetables and she's totally fine. Yeah, sure, Mom. Eat my food. I don't care. Just don't take my candy. Unless it's chips. Doesn't like me to touch her chips. Unless she decides she wants to feed me. That's different. Because if she wants to feed me, that's okay. Whatever. But then you also can't tell her, no, don't feed me anymore. I've had enough. Because then she'll freak out and she'll throw the food on the floor. Motherhood is so hard. It's kind of funny. When she was a baby, like when she was first born, she was so quiet. Like, she only cried when she was hungry or cold. Even whenever she was uncomfortable, she didn't really cry at first. She would kind of just shift uncomfortably, like, She would whine a little bit, but she wouldn't actually cry. And she was so curious. She had just noticed everything. And she looked at everything. She had bright eyes. Even from the moment she came out of the womb, like she just noticed everything. Big eyes. It was so great because I was like, oh, this is going to be so easy. Nope. Because when she turned about 6 months, she developed a personality. And not just a kind of cool collector personality, a very over-the-top dramatic personality. So while it's very funny to watch like videos and stuff, or look back, be like, oh my gosh, the sass is so cute, it's only increased more and more and more. Because, like, whenever she was little, it was like, oh my gosh, she's so sassy. But it was like, oh yeah, it's so sassy, it's so cute. But now it's like, no. She is sassy, she is petty. She brings everything that should be down here all the way up to here in 0.2 seconds flat. I wanted a daughter who was similar to me, you know, so I could say she's my mini-me. No. My husband wanted the same thing. He wanted a daughter that was like him so that he can relate to her. You know what they say? Be careful what you wish for. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm wishing real hard that she would go back to that quiet self. I mean, not so much that it, like, dulls her shine, you know? I don't want to, like, I don't want to cover her flame. You know what I mean? I just want her to not get in so much trouble all the time, not push her limits, not push my limits so much that I just want to hand her off and be like, here, you take her for the week so I can breathe, so I can take a bath by myself, so I can actually put lotion on by myself without a 2-year-old trying to help me and cover my entire knee with twice as much lotion as I was used. But I mean, just little things like that. Lose my mind. I am not the same human being I was in high school, which is a good thing because I was very rebellious. I was not the greatest person. I mean, I miss how bubbly I used to be, you know, because I was really bubbly. But my parents were very strict, and so I do a lot of things behind their back. And I didn't tell my parents everything that I've done. Probably, I don't know, for the best or for the worst. You know, I told my parents, like, you don't know everything, obviously, because I was so scared to tell them. And, you know, they're very delightful people. They're wonderful people, but apparently, I need a little bit more space to be who I was. I don't want to be that person, but I do miss how bubbly I was. I was also very sarcastic, and I have a bit of a stutter speech impediment issue. It's like very slight. It's not enough to be put in like a class or something. But my brain will say words, and then my mouth will say all those words that my brain is thinking all at the same time. And it's hard for me to slow down and speak. Whenever I slow down, it sounds like one of those broken record players. Like whenever it's like, no, you know what I'm talking about? And you have the record spinning, and then it slows down like in the movies. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, it just sounds like I'm a snail or a turtle. But in my mind, I'm speaking normally. But then I listen to a recording of myself, or someone else listens to me, and they're like, oh, not quite what you think you sound like. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, in high school, what I did to kind of fix that was I would listen to a lot of Eminem and other rap songs, and I would rap all the time. And for whatever reason, that just like flipped it. Complete 180. I had really good speech. I was enunciating everything really well. Everything was boom, boom, boom. I got it. And then I stopped rapping. I think it kind of stopped whenever I got pregnant, because I was just like, I don't want my baby to hear this. No. Admittedly, it's kind of a good thing because she repeats almost everything. Everything that I do. I move my arm like this one way. All of a sudden, she's doing like this all the time. Didn't realize that was a thing, but okay. She also likes to go like that to emphasize her point. She'll be like, no, no, no. I don't even do that. I don't know where she learned that. But apparently she saw it somewhere and thought that she should emphasize every point by doing that. Like, I don't talk like that. Don't know where she learned it. You know what I mean? So it's probably a good thing that I stopped rapping to Eminem songs because he's not really clean, you know? I don't really curse anyway, but still, she hears something, she repeats it. She's 2. Mommy's doing it. That means that it's okay, so I can do it, even though I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect human being. I try. Don't succeed. But now my speech is a little funky. It's not that great. Anyway, I'm done talking your ear off. It's been 20 minutes already on the video, so hope you enjoyed this rant. I hope that it wasn't too frustrating, or that you like skipped past to the end, was just like, okay, stop talking already, you know. Yeah, anyway, see you on the next video, I suppose.